All right, music fans and truth seekers alike, welcome. Harmless Dave here, talking about something that's really difficult to talk about in this particular episode, and doing it in real time for a few real people. And those people, by the way, are just like you right there, and they could be like me, but they could be totally different than me. So Tony sent me this. Tony, the Internet Tiger. Initially, I said, "Yeah, I don't know if I want to cover this," but after further review, I've decided to try to report on this. And I may have to dumb down or desensitize some of the language here because this is crazy. By the way, the mainstream media, for the most part, says this stuff isn't really happening. And what else do they like to say? It's a conspiracy for those people who support Donald Trump or are right wingers and all this stuff. So, um, this is on a website called wideopencountry.com. It's also been reported by the New York Post. So, here we go. 80s guitarist arrested after missing child found at his home. Yeah. And there's a real rugged looking picture of this guy, Mark Piavanetti. I think that's how you say his name, Mark Piavanetti. He played guitar for Carnivore and Crumbsuckers. Yeah. I don't know if it's one band or two bands. I'm guessing it's two. And I'm not going to do the research. All right, just I know it's going to be rough for some people. He's been arrested for allegedly doing something to a 13-year-old child in his home, with his wife being accused of being complicit in the crime. The guitarist is already on a bleep offenders register. Okay, so he's already on basically a pervert watch list. In 2017, he was found guilty of doing something to a child under 15 years old, but was only sentenced to serve 10 years of parole. So this guy never even went to jail. He was just given parole. Now, he has allegedly reoffended and will face a much longer and harsher sentence. According to police, the 58-year-old guitarist arranged to meet the child in his New Jersey home. He allegedly, again, we're using the word allegedly, used the Tune Up dating site. Tune Up, never heard of it. Designed for music lovers. She then went to visit him late last month. After visiting, she was reported missing to the New York Police Department. Eventually, police were able to locate the child in the aging guitarist's home when she started using his phone. They searched his house and found the missing child. It transpired that he had allegedly been giving the 13-year-old marijuana and had been doing certain things to her. This is just insane. He was doing certain things to her over 2 days' time. His wife and child were in the home at the time. Wow. So this guy has a kid who is in the home along with the 13-year-old. His wife, Jennifer Piavanetti, is being charged along with the guitarist. She was in the home and she was aware of the alleged abuse going on at the time. She is being charged with multiple cases of endangering a child. Consequently, Mark Piavanetti is being charged with numerous counts of assault, luring, and endangering the welfare of a child. The child has been taken into protective custody, and the couple is expected to appear in Bergen County Superior Court. However, this is not the first time that this particular guitarist has been accused of assaulting a child. According to Vice in 2017, He was also arrested for a similar charge. Again, this is at the very beginning of this article. He was given 10 years probation for doing something absolutely insane uh, with a child under 15 years old. Police are now asking parents to be aware that he may have been preying on more than just this young girl. In a statement, they caution parents that any parent or guardian who determines that their child received inappropriate online communications with this dude should contact the Bergen County prosecutor's office. And they leave a tip line here. So, again, 58 years old. They found the child. It appears that the child is alive. And this guy hopefully will be locked up and the key will be tossed out. The 10 years probation thing. I mean, this guy has a mental illness at the very least. And his wife is complicit. So, nothing really to see here. The media at large isn't really reporting on this. I didn't see this in the mainstream rock media. Maybe carnivore and crumb suckers aren't news, but there are certain websites that cover bands like that as if they're the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. Like every day I see these band names that I don't recognize. And it's not just because I'm old, it's because a lot of this stuff just wasn't all that popular. All right. Maybe for a certain few. But anyway, I think this guy needs to be thrown in jail for the rest of his life. And some people would say maybe even a slightly harsher penalty other than jail, because jail is like, it's like resort living for a guy like this. So anyway, my thoughts and prayers, especially prayers, go out to this child and their family, because now this child has to live with this for the rest of her life. So I can't even imagine. God bless her and all these other victims that are out there that the media continues to kind of downplay. This can't keep happening, folks. This is just insane. And this is why people need Jesus Christ in their life, because you're not going to fix yourself, right? Bible talks about how, the normal person's thoughts are wicked continuously or at least stray in that direction. Obviously, some wickedness is more diabolical than other wickedness, but clearly we all have a tendency to go in that direction. And without Christ, without the Bible, without immersing yourself in God's word on a daily basis, you could be this guy. I'm not saying you would be, but everyone has the potential to go down some dark roads. And this particular dude needs to be in jail, needs to be separated from society. Okay, not a happy, upbeat, optimistic type video, but some stuff needs to be said, and this had to get out there. So Tony the Internet Tiger, he sends me stuff all the time. I wasn't going to do the video, but I decided to take a shot at it. Hopefully, nothing will happen to this video. Or, I'm sure it'll get shadow banned at some point. But I tried to use gentle language. So, again, attempting to be harmless, not always achieving 100% compliance. But anyway, thanks. See you soon.